our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Handball. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Invincible.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, they've cleared out the hardwood. They have made way for the octagon as we get underway here at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Lands a big right hand coming in. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
And he connects with the punch there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. He got to take it down. Big ground and pound.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Side control, side control. Go to full mount.
Changing the position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Go on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Big double leg, double change.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the Kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
That was a slick transition.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in time.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Nice. Nicely done. 90 seconds to go. Oh, huge overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Unable to land on the uppercut there, but now starting to use that reach advantage.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Get up. Scramble. Scramble. Get up.
Final seconds of round one are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Making all these shots count. Round two next.
Excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. And now the jab gets through. Back to the overhand.
Oh, you didn't like that one.
Clinch now. Oh, he does it again. Takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic angles, and just wrestling beautifully. The takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strikes that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly a sight to behold.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely not.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for a fair sight.
Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, side control now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. The belly. In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Huge shot lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
closes the gap and gets the single collar timeout. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging.
Nice transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
20 seconds to go, round 2. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut.
Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Great job. You dominated him that last round with ground control. We want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Take it back down.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he got out.
Gotta be careful here.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, nice.
Side control now. Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to act. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Takes his back. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. That was nice.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, it's tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. Spot on the ground and you want to reverse it. That's what you need.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
30 seconds now to go in the fight.
All right, this is not what...
Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin.
Great submission defense with full display by the opponent.
Let's work. You stand you up. You need to work.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Stop.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Invincible.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Monster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, William.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We're in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight in this building. There's a lot of history for my man, DC. Beat Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena, too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State Warriors.
Clutch City, baby, Clutch City.
Right down.
Clutch City, baby.
Which hat you wearing today? Which hat you wearing?
I'm wearing a Rocket.
right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Whiffs on that offering. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Kick lands. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh, nice body shot.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Lands to the body there. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
Big inside kick.
He's got good leg kicks. There it is. And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, well, his hook's have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again, and it does not take many of those hooks to end your night.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC.
Getting him on here.
2 minutes to go.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He passes to half. Big ground and pound.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Under a minute now to go round one. Flips him with the left hand.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Just misses with that one. Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Nice kick to the body. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Trying the flying knee there.
That was a tremendous high kick.
Strong hook lands. Round two coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their... Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, a huge block there. Back and forth we go. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice body shots. Another strike to the body.
Mixing it up beautifully. Hook shots to the body, the weapon now. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a come behind.
Lands a solid kick right there. He's just trying to throw those kicks, even though he's not in the best position to throw them. But that makes him tricky.
Lands a nice straight. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Just misses with the right.
He got that right hand through on that one. Oh, yeah, right hand.
Back and forth we go. Oh, thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent. Lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Man! Strong outside leg kick.
Big right hand.
Block that punch. Man, that cut is... Oh!
He's hurt bad here. Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Oh, nice little right hook there.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
15 seconds to go.
Jab, snaps the head back. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, man, that cut is nasty. Moving to his left now. Strong, straight left there.
Nice kick, yep.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these 2 individuals at night 10.
$50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These 2 guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These 2 really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so much for the judges. It's been back and forth.
It's been so close. I would not want to be sitting at the judges' table right now. I don't know who's winning this fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. He's got that jab working, nicely done. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. Shows again, he got his opponent hurt, and he has been on that cut the entire time. Great job.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Beautiful transition. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He passes to half guard. Massive shot from the top.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Great shot from the top position. Oh, he passes to half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
All right, so the bruising on that thigh is getting really bad by the minute. He's going to have a hard time walking in the morning, and this fight could end in short order.
Well, even in between rounds, the corner needs to be getting ice on that thigh. He's been beat up in this area. This guy's leg is unrecognizable.
What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Williams.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
Cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. Say you yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try to understand what's a liar to a man. My name is history, the history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand. Push your lighter, son.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, right. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Warrior.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Well, Houston, Texas has been a huge market for the UFC of late, and no surprise we are back and now underway here from Toyota Center in the H-Town. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Well, the wisdom coming in was that he'd want to get this fight to the ground. That'll help. Early takedown is good.
Gotta get out of there.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, he's got his back now. Nicely done. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. While he's out, the fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination for that. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Takedown defense is there.
Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get...
Oh, he got out again!
You need to work.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's fallen in love with that strike, but when you continue to land at this type of clip, why get away from it?
Why not? Why not fall in love with a punch that can't miss? He cannot miss with this hook. He's doing a good job of setting it up, fading out his jab, and then throwing the hook around his opponent's high guard.
Now goes to the uppercut. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Block that one.
Let's go. Keep moving forward now. Don't back off.
Great punch. Guillotine jump. He's out. What submission defense on this play? Great job landing from the top position.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted.
And now he's got the back. Oh, flatten him on his back there. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You can't eat shots like that. The judges are going to score it against you, and the ref...
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Straight right is there. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overly versus Ngannou. And you know, we still haven't found Alice Overly's head.
And there it is. There's the hook again. DC, you saw that coming. There won't be anything extra in your paycheck this week, but nicely done.
You can see him setting it up. You see him just throwing the right hand out, cocking himself to get the left hand going. Or you see him throw the jab, cocking the right arm to spin back with sweet power with the right hook. It's amazing to watch it land after watching him set it up over and over again.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting. Oh, he's attacking the guillotine. Oh, yeah, he's got him. He's sitting tight.
Oh, he's out.
Come on, let's work.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, man, that was slick.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Nice.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
there you
absolutely. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He passed the half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Changing the position.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Nice shots landing from the top position. Strong reversal there. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. There's the single. we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, he's got his back. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Let's go.
That was a slick transition.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Fight for that wrist control now.
This is a terrible position.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Getting him on here.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds...
He's got to try to finish here. There you go. There you go. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's in the mount.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Lands the overhand punch to the head. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Takedown defense holds up. And now some distance as they pull apart. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
In the half guard.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over. It's work. Come on, stand up. It's work. Hey, stop.
All right, so that horn marks the end of the fight. Gotta think the decision at this point is just a formality. It was all about his takedown.
the product of many cruel summers. And the description was fitting, they say it's two gunners. Slap chickpeas out your cheek until you drool hummers. Left the scene, the Hellcat scream, cause we don't do Hondas. But we do Benny Hondas, taking your baby mama. She hostage me in the Honda, she kiss it to pay me homage. She work it like I deserve it, she move like the perfect pervert. They say Mississippi ballin', I'm sipping, serve eating sherbet. Watch the world go to hell as I'm laughing, saying it's perfect. Catch me after Sunday service, disturbing the church's workers. Tell the deacon we ain't speaking, need money, his prayers worthless. I can tell through my alertness, he's nervous about his perks. Hey, in the name of Jesus, the reaper I serve a perfect. I got higher than the skies, he fly over Earth's surface. Fly satellite height as I'm looking at Earth's surface. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't let the devil coerce you. Should've brought the Uzi, I'm a doozy. How you moving? Wanna do it, super grouping. Gorilla glued up to the cash for the music. Good gracious, motherfuckers really not dangerous. Any pussy that hit him should be facing erasure. Jamie from
Our tale of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Cambozi! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dubois!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked, but some of the biggest fights have happened in the Toyota Center. This is a great fight venue for all UFC fights. Nice punch to the head.
Goes for the early takedown, no problem there.
Big ground and pound.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Lands with the ground and pound.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, nice.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Block that shot there. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. All right, single collar timeout. Throwing both sides with conviction.
That takedown was timed beautiful.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
And he is back up to his feet. Nice straight right lands.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Effective with the jab. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
Another big takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 90 seconds to go. Close guard.
Beautiful reversal on the ground. Oh, right to the mount. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Nice transition into full guard. Trying for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Let's fit in a little bit.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's leg.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position.
Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round.
That was nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Now into his mount.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Great job finding that nasty shot from the clinch position. It would serve him good to throw Immortals. Throw him idle.
Straight punch there again. Been there all night. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range.
Great timing on that middle leg.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Just out of the range with that right hand. Nice uppercut. Right hook attempt. That's a miss.
Nice job defensively.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Another big thing. He's that guillotine.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Back to his feet. Under a minute to go now in round 2. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
There's his jab. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it.
Great submission defense.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Final seconds here of round 2.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Round 3 next.
Stop!
Excellent work last round. Take a deep breath. This round, same thing. Let's take him down and control it. He has no answer for you down there.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Great defense. That punch had no chance. On point with that jab today.
Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter.
Big punch lands.
Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Not being just defensive, but offensive off his back. Great punch lands. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Wow, what a head kick. Big power shot there.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. Oh, nice guillotine there. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now he's going full mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Under 3 minutes now to decide this fight. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry.
Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the book.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he gets big double leg level change.
Under 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. You can either chase ground and pound or you can go to submission. Right now, it looks like he's trying to get to an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head. Knee on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped. Oh, right in the mount.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Continuing to work out of the half guard. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Oh, nice combination, yeah.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent.
Oh, guillotine here.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, he's out.
There it is, now he's running out.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting, oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, he's got him in tight now, yeah. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dubois.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world. sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heater, here they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose.